Have you ever felt that unsettling chill when you hear about someone simply vanishing? Not a trace, not a whisper, just gone. Now, imagine that happening to brilliant minds, the very people pushing the boundaries of human knowledge at institutions like NASA and JPL. It sounds like the plot of a sci-fi thriller, doesn't it? But whispers persist, fueling a deep curiosity about whether there's a pattern of mysterious disappearances linked to these hallowed halls of science. NASA and JPL. Names synonymous with exploration, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of understanding our universe. They represent the pinnacle of human scientific endeavor. So when rumors surface about their scientists disappearing under peculiar circumstances, it's natural to pause and wonder, is it just the vastness of space playing tricks on our minds? Or is there something more tangible at play? In this episode, we're diving deep into the alleged disappearances of NASA and JPL scientists. We'll sift through the rumors, examine the reported cases, explore the unique environments of these organizations, and consider the myriad of theories, from the mundane to the extraordinary. Our goal isn't to sensationalize, but to explore the facts, the speculation, and the enduring enigma that surrounds these vanishing minds. The stories that circulate are often fragmented, blending fact with folklore. One frequently cited case involves Dr. Ol Bielek, though his direct association with NASA in the context of disappearance is debated and often conflated with other narratives. More concrete, though still shrouded in mystery, are cases like that of Paul Ott, a NASA engineer who reportedly vanished in 1999. Details are scarce, but the narrative suggests he disappeared from his home, leaving behind a seemingly normal life with no clear explanation. Another name that surfaces is Dr. Ronald Mallet, a theoretical physicist whose work on time travel has led to speculative theories. While he is very much alive and active, the very nature of his research sometimes draws him into discussions about scientists who might have disappeared due to the implications of their work. It highlights how the idea of disappearance can become intertwined with the cutting edge of science. It's crucial to acknowledge the difficulty in verifying these claims. Official records are rarely forthcoming about missing persons, especially when security or national interest might be involved. Online forums and anecdotal accounts often form the basis of these narratives, making it challenging to separate verified facts from persistent rumors. The common thread, however, is the notion of brilliant individuals working on projects that push boundaries, and then inexplicably ceasing to be. Why NASA and JPL specifically? These aren't just any research facilities. They are at the forefront of astrophysics, planetary science, and cutting-edge propulsion systems. Their work often involves classified projects, advanced theoretical physics, and technologies that, if revealed, could dramatically alter global power dynamics. This inherently high-stakes environment breeds both incredible innovation and potentially significant risks. The pressure on scientists at these institutions is immense. They work on projects with immense budgets, tight deadlines, and the weight of public expectation. This, coupled with the security clearances required for many roles, creates an atmosphere where individuals might be privy to information that others would go to great lengths to obtain. Or conversely, information they might be compelled to keep secret. Furthermore, the public perception of NASA and JPL is often intertwined with the unknown. Alien life, advanced technologies, and the very fabric of reality. This perception, while often fueled by science fiction, creates a fertile ground for conspiracy theories. When someone involved in this mystique disappears, the imagination naturally leaps to extraordinary explanations. Let's start with the most grounded theory. Accidental casualty. Working with the frontiers of technology is inherently dangerous. Think about the volatile fuels used in rockets, the high-energy physics experiments, or the remote, often hazardous environments where research or missions take place. Accidents, unfortunately, can and do happen. These could range from laboratory mishaps to incidents during field research, or even during the testing of experimental aircraft or spacecraft. In such a high-security environment, if an accident were to occur that involved loss of life or serious injury, there might be pressure to manage the narrative carefully, perhaps leading to a swift and discreet resolution that could be misinterpreted as a disappearance. The sheer complexity and scale of some projects also mean that a single individual's fate could be lost in the shuffle of larger events, or intentionally obscured. While no specific, widely confirmed disappearance directly points to this, it remains a plausible explanation for isolated incidents. The nature of innovation is risk, and sometimes, tragically, that risk results in loss. The challenge is discerning if any reported cases truly fit this mold, or if the lack of public information simply allows this theory to persist. Moving into the realm of human intrigue, we must consider the possibility of espionage or defection. The scientific knowledge and technological advancements developed at NASA and JPL are of immense value on the global stage. Intellectual property and cutting-edge research are commodities that nations and corporations would go to extreme lengths to acquire. Could a scientist be targeted by foreign intelligence agencies seeking sensitive information? Or might a scientist, disillusioned with their work, seeking financial gain, or harboring ideological differences, choose to defect? The high-stress, high-security environment could make individuals vulnerable or, conversely, provide a cover for a planned departure. This theory suggests external forces or deliberate personal choices driving a disappearance. While concrete evidence is elusive, the historical context of scientific competition between nations during the Cold War and beyond provides a plausible backdrop for such activities. The allure of groundbreaking discoveries could certainly be a powerful motivator for both those seeking to steal them and those seeking to escape with them. Now we venture into the more speculative, the truly out-there theories. Given the nature of NASA and JPL's work, probing the universe, searching for extraterrestrial life, exploring exotic physics, it's perhaps inevitable that theories involving the unconventional arise. Could some scientists have had contact with extraterrestrial intelligence, or perhaps encountered phenomena so far beyond our current understanding that their disappearance is the only logical outcome? The history of UFO sightings and alleged government cover-ups provides a cultural backdrop for these ideas. Scientists working on projects like SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, or those involved in deep space exploration are, by definition, looking for the unknown. The psychological toll of grappling with potentially paradigm-shifting discoveries, or even the possibility of them, could be immense. While there's a distinct lack of verifiable evidence for these more fantastical scenarios, they tap into a deep human fascination with the cosmos and the mysteries it holds. The idea that our own scientists might be involved in something beyond our comprehension is both terrifying and exhilarating, and it's a narrative that continues to capture imaginations. The greatest challenge in exploring these alleged disappearances is the sheer difficulty in obtaining verifiable information. NASA and JPL are not known for releasing details about internal matters, especially those that could involve security breaches, accidents, or personnel issues. Official investigations, if they occur, are often confidential. This information vacuum is where speculation thrives. Online forums, documentaries, and even sensationalized news reports often present theories as facts, weaving complex narratives from scant evidence. It's crucial for us as listeners and seekers of knowledge to approach these claims with critical thinking. We must ask, where is the concrete evidence? What are the sources? Are they reliable? When we look for definitive proof of widespread, mysterious disappearances among NASA and JPL scientists, the evidence remains elusive. While individual cases of missing persons associated with any large organization are possible, a pattern of inexplicable vanishings linked specifically to these scientific institutions, supported by solid evidence, is largely absent. The allure of the mystery often outpaces the reality of verifiable facts. We've journeyed through the whispers of vanishing minds, exploring the alleged disappearances of scientists linked to NASA and JPL. We've considered theories ranging from unfortunate accidents and international espionage to the truly unconventional, like encounters beyond our current understanding. The common thread, however, is the persistent lack of definitive proof for a widespread pattern of mysterious events. Yet the mystery endures. It speaks to our innate human fascination with the unknown, with the secrets that powerful institutions might hold, and with the vast unexplored territories of both space and human consciousness. The allure of unexplained phenomena, especially when tied to the pioneers of space exploration, is powerful. Perhaps the greatest truth is that the universe, and the human endeavor to understand it, will always hold enigmas. The scientists at NASA and JPL push the boundaries of our knowledge, and in doing so, they venture into realms where the familiar rules may not always apply. So, as we look up at the stars, we are left to ponder. What wonders and what mysteries lie just beyond our current grasp?